The ready-to-wear was amazeballs. I always say, for me, you guys have heard me say this. Hermes bags, accessories, shoes, great. But my dream closet is filled with Hermes, Ferragamo, and Max Mara, okay? Dion Dean, Assistant Provost, Associate Provost, Provost Dion Dean. Her closet is filled with Hermes. And so I went through the racks and I just dreamed, honey. I was just like, oh yes, I could see that. I could see myself in that. Now, all the ready to wear was half off, but my darlings, half off 11,000 is still 5,500. Half off of 2,000 is still 1,000. And so it was pricey, but again, it was half off. And again, you know, when I do have my position, or when I've launched my own school and I'm going to meet with the governor to talk about curriculum, I will be wearing an Hermes leather ensemble, okay, and my Ferragamo bag. I absolutely will, and my Max Mara jacket.
Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never ran, said no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Hello, my darlings, it's Dion Dean. Welcome back to another video. I am knackered, exhausted. I've been in Miami since about 8 this morning, and I just dropped my best friend off at the airport. She flew in for I was about to say Harrods, the Hermes private sale. So she flew in 9 o'clock this morning, dropped her off at the airport full of Hermes in her carry-on. And we had such a great time. And so I want to talk to you today about what I got, but actually about the process of the Hermes private sale. This is my first time going. To be honest, I don't know how, no, I shouldn't say I don't know how I got on the list. Let's jump right into it. How do I get on the list? I don't know. I am in the system. I am an Hermes customer. I have purchased Hermes before at Miami Design District. And so I'm in the system. There's a few theories out there because I feel like other people are trying to figure out how they get invited to the sale. I was sent an email. I looked at the email because I thought it was spam. I saw that it was from Hermes. I clicked on the email. They had me fill out like my email and password. When I put that information in, then it popped up the dates and times that were available. It said that I had a +1, and so that's how I got to invite my best friend. She's an Hermes customer, loves Hermes. So I was like, listen, half off, honey, let's do this. Let's go. And so she booked her ticket to come down for today, and we went. And so she picked a time, I picked a time. I actually picked to go on Friday, tomorrow, and she picked to go today. And it was just like a mix up in communication. So I was able to switch my time from Friday morning to Thursday morning. My appointment was 9 to 11. Hers was 10:30 to 2. So it kind of overlapped. And then they let me stay a little bit more. And then she stayed up, you know, like, so we got to shop together basically, but she came in after me. So that being said, how do you get invited to a sale? I'm going to be completely honest. I am unsure. Again, I'm in the database. There's some theories out there. So one of the theories is that your SA recommends you. And so your SA like pushes your name out there. Like they make, I don't know. But the theory is that like your SA will recommend you, so on and so forth. Again, I go to Miami Design District. And so I don't know if that's the case, and I haven't called my SA to find out. So the second one is that it's a random draw, or like a random pick, which again, I don't know. There were people that were there at the sale that don't even live in South Florida. And so, yeah, I don't know. And so the third one, I go to a lot of sample sales. And so it could be that the sample sales that I go to actually sell their list, because they're, you know, like the Rent the Runway sample sale that I go to, and the luxury one that I do where I got like all the, like my Moschino and that kind of stuff. I don't know if they sell our data. I don't know. So I say that to say, I don't know how they go about selecting individuals for the private sales, but I was selected. I want to say that God showed his favor on me because it's been a really tough couple of weeks. And the guy said, listen, I got something for you. I got something to lift your spirit. So I'm grateful. However I got on that list, I was on that list. And I actually may call my SA and be like, how did I get on this list? Not that he would ever tell me, but I was so excited to go, and she was excited to go. And it was just so good to just not think about what's going on. I'm gonna be honest, like it was so good to just have my best friend here. We've been best friends since college. She knows me inside and out. She's Riley's godmother. And she's been trying to get, not trying, she's been wanting to come down here, and I've been like, I'm good. Just come here for Mommy's memorial. She's like, Dion, I will come down there for a day. I just want to put my eyes on you. And so when I saw this opportunity, I was just like, okay, you want to come and see me? You can come and see me. You double, 2 for 1. You get Hermes and you get me. So it was a hug love fest when she walked into the private sale. Anyway, how to get into the sale? I know that the key would be to be in the number, to be on their list, to actually be an Hermes customer. That I do know, but I don't know from there where it goes. The other part would be to have friends who are Hermes customers, and then you're their +1, right? As my friend is, but she's actually an Hermes customer as well. And she was asking, she's like, how you get on this list? And I'm like, I don't know how are you not, you spend more money. Listen, she spends more money with Hermes than I do, but she does Hermes Paris. So we were trying to figure it out because she shops Hermes in Paris because it's cheaper. And so she's like, maybe because I'm on the database over there, maybe like I wouldn't get to go to a private sale over here. But London just had a private sale. Did New York have a private? Somebody else just had a private sale. I know London just did. And so she's like, well, why haven't I received like a private sale? I was like, we could sit here. I think everybody at that private sale today was trying to figure out why they were invited. I was just glad to be in the number. So that's number 1. I have a list of like things I want to cover. So let's get into the actual private sale. So the private sale, I talked to you about the process. In selecting a time to go. You show up at your time, they check your ID, so there's no like trying to sneak in, because they check your ID, they check they scan your pass. Listen, they take your bag. The only thing that you can have with you is your wallet and your phone. There are no pictures, there were no video, and I snuck a few pictures and video because I felt like I needed to show you guys like what was going on, but I'm not going to include all of them because I don't want to be disrespectful, and I want to be invited again. So I'm not trying to piss off Hermes, okay? But they take your purse, they take your purse. If you have any luggage, people had luggage. My girlfriend had luggage because she was gonna shop, pack it in the bag, hop back on a plane back home. And so they take all of that. What else do they do? They advise you not to wear any Hermes so that you don't cause confusion, right? So don't come in there with your click clacks on. Don't come in there with your Arons on. Don't come in there with your Hermes sweater, because for all they know, you know, it's theirs, and you took the sensors off, took everything off. Don't come in with twillies and all that kind of stuff. They're going to confiscate it because they don't know whether you bought it or not. So they advise that you do not wear any Hermes to the sale, which I totally understand. So that's another thing. So you walk in, and they had a lot of men's. I was looking at stuff for my husband. And he's like, I don't know why you were looking for me, because I'm not giving Hermes that amount of money. And I was like, but I would totally buy my husband that stuff, but he's just not that guy. Some camouflage, cutoffs, the tee. Now the shoes, when I showed him the shoes, and again, you're not supposed to take any pictures, but I was sneaking pictures for my husband. The shoes, the shoes he liked a few pairs of shoes, but again, he was just like, I'm good on that. That's you and your friend. Y'all go do that. So there were a lot of men's shoes. I specifically went in my brain. I said, you know what? I'm going to treat myself to a pair of Arons and a Click H if they had some Click H's. It was the second day. And so when we went to women's shoes, let me tell you something. If you were like a 5, a 6, and a 7, they had shoes galore. They had loafers, they had Arons, they had all the sandals and the clogs, so on and so forth. Like, they had the good stuff. Once you got up to like 38, 40, 41, the pickings were slim. Now, the people that were working there said that they had a lot more inventory yesterday, but people just came and kind of cleaned them out, right? Because it was the first day. I will say that because I went early, there was a steady, there were some pieces, but again, there was not the breadth of shoes that they had in the smaller sizes. You were only allowed 1 pair of Aran, and there was another shoe that you were only allowed another pair for. Because I was at, one of my girlfriends just like, how did you not tell me you were going? And I'm like, girl, they said 1 pair of Aran, 2 pieces of jewelry, I don't remember how much ready to wear, maybe 5 pieces. Like there were limits. So you couldn't go there. Cause I was thinking, oh my gosh, like y'all cash at me. My girlfriend was like, hey, I'm going. But when I saw that in the notes that like there was a limit on what you could get, I was like, oh, that makes no sense because I want a pair of Arons. So I did go there with the intent to get a pair of Arons, just to say that I got a pair of Arons at the private sale, just to like celebrate me like in this season. And again, I was gonna get a Click H. So I looked through the shoes. They had a pair of like the furry Arons. They had a pair of like black and white ones. They had some loafers. All the other shoes, I feel like you could get, I think 5 pairs of shoes. I'm not sure. But you get another pair of shoes. But as far as an Aron, you can go only get 1 pair of Aron sandals. Okay. And so, yeah, there were like 2 pairs of shoes and a pair of mules that I liked, or 3 pairs of shoes and 3 pairs of Arons and a pair of mules that I tried on. I already have like, to be real, like my Sam Edelman, I'm good. Like I don't, Sam Edelman for me with loafers and mules, like I don't need to spend a certain amount of money on those. If you do, that's good. And they were worth it. They were totally soft and beautiful and buttery. And you could tell that over time they would be amazing. But so would my Sam Edelman. So I was good on that. And so with shoes, again, 1 pair of Arons. Then they had scarves and twillies and all that good stuff. I picked up a pair. I picked up a scarf and a twilly, but my darlings, oh, hold up, that's the mail lady. Hold on. Okay, so that was my beautiful mail lady picking up our packages. So where was I? Men's shoes, ready to wear, baby. The ready to wear was Amazeballs. I always say, for me, you guys have heard me say this, Hermes bags, accessories, shoes, great. But my dream closet is filled with Hermes, Ferragamo, and Max Mara, okay? Dion Dean, Assistant Provost, Associate Provost, Provost Dion Dean. Her closet is filled with Hermes. And so I went through the racks and I just dreamed, honey. I was just like, oh yes, I could see that. I could see myself in that. Now, all the ready to wear was half off, but my darlings, half off 11,000 is still 5,500. Half off of 2,000 is still 1,000. And so it was pricey, but again, it was half off. And again, you know, when I do have my position, or when I've launched my own school and I'm going to meet with the governor to talk about curriculum, I will be wearing an Hermes leather ensemble, okay, and my Ferragamo bag. I absolutely would, and my Max Mara jacket. So the ready to wear was so dreamy. And again, I just went through and just like looked at everything. I just thought everything was so beautiful. And so, yeah, that was fun. So ready to wear was half off. They had houseware. I didn't look through houseware. Jewelry. They had bangles, they had Click H's, they had the leather pieces, they had beautiful necklaces. But again, you could only get 2 pieces. And so I'll show you what I got. I'm not going to say. I went through with the intent to get Click H's. They didn't have a lot, but they did have a few. And they had them in 3 different sizes, the T1, T2, and T3. And so again, they had a limited assortment, but they did have them. And again, that's what I went for. So I was fine. And so all in all, I enjoyed being a part of the private sale. It really gave me, it made me excited for future sales. Like now that I know what it is, I'm definitely going to put money away for the sale. Having to pay for things in this season of my life, I wasn't ready to spend a lot, but I did want to go there and get something for myself. And so we're fast forwarding to the haul. So let's see what I got. And let me tell you, I forgot, I meant to start the video off with this. If you pay attention to the community, on November 23rd from 10 to 12, I'm going to be hosting a shopping luxury online YouTube, luxury, not YouTube, lack of sleep, right? Shopping luxury online workshop. And I'm doing this because I get a lot of DMs and many messages on how I'm able to get these pieces at I don't want to say minimal cost, because I feel like $300, $500 it's a cost to me. But how I research pricing, your first bags to get, what are some inexpensive, starter bags, whether it's Vuitton, Gucci, what are some vintage bags that you can get that are still very current, that can be worn, that don't look very aged. And so a history of the designers, because one of the things you guys know, one of my pet peeves, and not to you, this is not aimed at anybody, but it makes me uneasy when I see individuals spending $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 on a bag, and they don't know any history of the design house. They don't know any of the history of the designer. They don't know, what this company is about. And that's dangerous, because as you can see from like all these what do you call it, scandals that go on, and then people spend money on these bags and these clothes, and then they're just sitting in their closet because they're like, wait, I didn't know that brand was like that. So we're going to be doing that on November 23rd. Why November 23rd? One thing is that I have not figured, I really love teaching. And in this season of grief, I'm only doing what I love to do, and what I love to do is teach. And so this is going to be one of my first workshops. My goal is to do a workshop a month. And so the first one's going to be teaching you guys how to shop for luxury online. And so we're doing that on the 23rd again, because I just need something to look forward to before we get into the Thanksgiving season. So if you want to support that, it's definitely there for you. But it's really about teaching you how to shop online. The second part is that we're coming into Black Friday, and I feel like there's going to be a lot of brands that are going to be doing a lot of deals, and I want you to understand whether it's a deal or not, right? So there you go. So little spiel before I get into, and I meant to say that in the beginning of the video. Anyway, what did I actually get? Let me see that I covered everything. Process, selection. How do you get an invite? Okay, so haul, again, I wasn't balling out. There were some people there that were balling out, and I loved it for them. I was just like, be it unto me according to that word. Let me be able to get 10 scarves and all the ready to wear. Like, that is my dream. Like, the next private sale, I'm getting some ready to wear. Okay, I'm just letting y'all know that so you're prepared. Okay, I'm getting some ready to wear. I'm getting some more jewelry. I'm getting some scarves. I saw this woman tie one of the big scarves in such a sexy way, but the scarves were like $650, and I was like, not right now, but the day is coming. Right now I'm going to thrift and replicate what you just did with your scarf, but the next time it's going to be Hermes. Okay, so all right, so I went in there with the intent of getting a Click H, but they didn't have the colors that I wanted. They had a red, and my girlfriend actually got it. She got not the red one. There was not red, like a coral and silver, and a red and silver, and I was like, no, I really love my orange one. And so I'm just gonna wait and probably get the tan one that I want. It's like I forgot the actual name of the tan, but I'll probably just save up and get that one. Anyway, so I went in there with the intent to get another Click H, but then I happened upon this little cutie patootie, and this is called I'm not gonna say, I don't know what that is. I'm gonna show this, and then you can tell me how to say it, and I speak French too. Bijou d'Oriel Olympe PM Vu Epson. There you go. That's what it is. And it is the ear cuff. And so all jewelry, can you guys see? All jewelry was, I'm sorry, my nails make it hard to, okay, there we go. So all jewelry was 50% off, and there was a limit of 2. Again, you could get only 2 pieces, and so this was $330. So whatever half of $330 is, that's what this was. Okay, what, $115, $145, maybe something like that. Okay, so yes, I got an ear cuff, and it comes with its own. It didn't come with a box. It just came in. Oh, look at this. Oh, hold on. Just came in this little baggie, and so I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna put it with my Click H. Is this a little? Oh, it has a little book. How to put your ear cuff on. Place the cuff on the upper ear, then gently insert the ridge of the ear into the opening of the cuff. Oh, it's telling you how to put it on. Okay. There's a little book. Riley will probably steal this. All right, so this is so little that I'm going to put it away like as soon as I finish this video. And then I got a pair of Arons. Now it was between this pair and the fluffy pair. The fluffy pair reminded me of a pair of slippers that I got from Primark. I'm gonna be serious. I was like, where can I wear these in these streets? Like, is this supposed to be worn indoors or outdoors? It reminded me, number one, of my slippers from Primark, like my house slippers. But it also reminded me, excuse me, of the the Gucci slides that had the fur coming out the back. And every time I see somebody wear that, I'm just like, that just seems like it would get dirty really quickly. And so my girlfriend actually got the orange ones, but I tried them on, like, it was between that one and this one, and I was like, this is more practical. It will go with what I already have, and I feel like these are going to be very durable. So these are the Oran sandals in Bois de Rose in a size 40. And I put this in the community already, so you've already seen it. But this is my very first Oran sandal. Aren't these cute? So a little gift to myself. And so it is velvet. It is so soft, and it has the leather trimming. And so these in store were $760. And so whatever is half of $760, because you know I'm a little foggy these days, whatever the half of that is, that's what I paid. And so here's the back, here's the front, here's the side, and that's what I got for myself. So again, I wasn't there to ball out. I said, you know what? We're spending a lot of money this month due to everything, and I don't really feel like spending, but I'm going to spend on myself because I spent a lot in the last couple of weeks, and it was just great to shop with my girl. You know what I mean? Like, I said, you know what? I'm gonna spend something. I'm not gonna be able to spend what you're spending, but I'm gonna spend something just to treat myself. And so I'm excited about my purchases. Again, I did want a Click H, but they didn't have what I want. And I just didn't want to get something to get something. The cuff, I think, is cute. It's something that I'd seen in store, and I was like, you know what? If it was a different price, I might consider it. So I'm excited to wear this. Now the thing is, I don't have a lot of gold I don't have gold earrings per se, but what I want to do is wear this with like a big gold ball. Like that's the way I'm gonna wear it. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me. Today was a really good day. It was so good for the soul. It really wasn't about just like shopping the Hermes sale, but I really just needed to be in my best friend's presence, and I just needed the hugs and the kisses and the love and the drinks. We went and had sangria. We went to Versailles. It was just good. Sometimes you just need your girls. That's where I'm at right now. I'm actually finishing this up. Gonna take a shower. Danita's watching something with Riley. They're having their auntie niece time. So I'm gonna shower, put on some comfy clothes, and just go and get some love from my girl, from my girls, from my best friend, other best friend, and my baby girl. And yeah, let daddy have the night off. He's resting. All right, my darlings, thank you guys so much. And again, I'm going to leave a link to the workshop that I'm doing. Again, it's going to be November 3rd. So it's going to be the Saturday before Thanksgiving to prep you guys for Black Friday sales. Because I know a lot of these resale sites are going to be having, you know, like spend $1,000, get, you know, 20 off, that kind of stuff. And I want you to be, you know, the intent of this channel is to shop smarter, dress better. And so if you know how to search for the bargains, and if you know what is a bargain and what isn't, then I feel like you're just going to be better off during Black Friday and the holiday months, because you know these brands are going to be hitting you fast and hard with these ads. And so I want you to be an informed consumer. All right, my darlings, have a great night, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.